Hey guys, so I finally cleaned my whole house, and I'm going to do a um, house tour, I guess. I don't know. I just feel unnecessarily bougie saying that, a house tour. Like, I'm just a regular schmegler girl, but I am really into interior design. So, I mean, I'm not gonna be serving nothing. Like, my plate is gonna be steaming hot and seasoned. So, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I did to the house that I didn't really document while I was doing it. Like, I didn't film any how-to videos or um, just like I didn't really take the time to like do before and after shots either. So I will just be describing what I did to the house as I like show you guys each room. I think my favorite room that I made over is the living room and the kitchen. I consider them one room because my house is kind of like an open concept. It used to be walled off, but we took some walls down. But yeah, I guess I'll start off at the front door, like the entryway, and show you what I did there. Okay, so this is my entryway. I have pretty much all the lights on in here because it looks better, I guess, but I'm gonna turn off some light. So this door is not original. I got this door from some people who were renovating in a historical home in a historical part of town or neighborhood, and then they were giving it away for free, so I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna put this in my house because it has like a window. So I covered it up with like some cloth. I got these rods from Walmart. They're like $1.50. They're cafe curtain rods. They're cute. And then I thought it would allow more light to come into the house because my house is I don't get that much light in here. So, you know, any natural light would help. So this is the entryway from this perspective. So I'm a no shoes household, so anytime people come in, it is kind of a small entryway, so it can be a little bit awkward, but you know, I asked people to remove their shoes and they put it over here or over here, and then we keep this bench. It has two I guess two seats, and those seats they flip up, so we store shoes in here. It's really messy right now because I like to go thrifting and I kind of hoard shoes sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell these, and then I end up keeping them because they're so cute. But I'm just a girl. So anyway, this is really cute. I've had this for a really long time. It's just like a mirror that has a drawer. And I've been wanting to refinish it because I can tell that there's raw wood under here. And I've been wanting to like strip the paint and just have it the same tone as this accordion kind of hook thing, which we keep my husband keeps his hats, and I keep scarves on there sometimes. I thrifted this really beautiful brass elephant hook. It's so pretty. I just keep my scarves on here, sometimes my keys. I also have this other hook right here. This is from Target. I got this a really long time ago, like I think when I was still in high school, but I like it because you have different hooks. They can go different ways, and this is where I keep my purses, like my bags and my scarves for when it's cold. Oh my god, I'm struggling right now. Hold on, I'm struggling. Okay. And then my keys are on here. I like having a bunch of hooks to put everything, but it makes everything kind of chaotic because I don't know which hook, like I don't have a hook for one thing, like it just goes anywhere, so it's like chaotically organized. I used to have curtains here, but I took them down because we also tried to sell our house last year at the end of, it still feels like it's this year because it was at the end of like December and we're in February, so like literally 2 months ago. And we took the curtains down because we thought it would create like more of an open space. But yeah, that's my entryway. We have this light that I wired. It's just a sconce. It used to not be there. I don't really like that style of lamp for my house, but
I removed it and I replaced it with something else. I had something more vintage that was up, but you know, we're getting the house ready to sell, so. Okay, from the entryway, it just opens up to the living room. I really wish that I had a foyer. If anyone knows what that is, I mean, it's basically just a little tiny room. It's a mud room that opens and it's like more closed off. And then it has like an entryway opening. I would want mine to have an arch and it opens up into the living room, and I would want it to open up in the middle. So it's like a hallway, if you guys can imagine. I'll put up a picture. But in my dream house, I would have a foyer. And it'd be a pretty decently sized one too, so I could store like winter coats. I don't know, I just think about being a mother and having children. Like, they come home from school with their backpacks, they have a place to put them. Umbrellas. I would want one that's big enough to have like a round table that has fresh flowers every time you come in, and like you drop letters on it. I don't know, I just thought it would be so cute and romantic. But okay, I have my TV up right here with this IKEA TV stand. I got this off Facebook Marketplace. I think brand new is like $300. And then these stained glass lamps, which I love so much. They're like purple flowers. You can't really tell, but I got both of them for $25 off Facebook. It was such a steal, such a steal. And then we have our TV mounted. I feel like we mounted it a bit too high. It should be a little bit lower. I feel like, because I'm right here sitting on the couch, I feel like it should be right where the sound bar is. I feel like that's where it should be, and the sound bar should be like halfway there. But you know, now we know for next time, right? This wooden cute little box kind of chest thing I thrifted. My cat Luna, so cute. And then this is the bay window. I love my bay window, it's so pretty. I made those curtains that you see down here from fabric I got from Joann's, RIP. It's so pretty. It's like oriental fabric. It's like very soft pink, green, cream colors. And then, oh, I'm sorry, but you're in my way. Like, you gotta not be in my way. He was like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I'll be in your way. Sir, I'm not filming a video about you. No. Anyway, I want to have like all bamboo shades here, but I'm like, if I'm gonna be moving out, there's no point in, you know. But I thrifted this. I'm telling you guys, I do everything very budget friendly. I thrifted both of those for like a couple dollars. I'm not even kidding. This bench I thrifted from Goodwill for like $20 too. This carpet, this huge Turkish, I believe it's Turkish, it's wool and silk. I got this from Facebook Marketplace for $7. I got that for like $5 at the thrift store. I got these from the thrift store for like $10, and it's like, there's another one, like a third one that's smaller. They're nesting tables, but it's somewhere in my other room. I thrifted this marble coffee table from an antique shop for $45. Like one town away from where I am, but it's so pretty and it fit in my car fine, so it was beautiful. And look at the like marbling on it. It's from Italy. It has a stamp and it's a beveled edge. Like, I just love it so much. But yeah, and then thrifted the couch from Goodwill for like $40. I do want to reupholster it because I feel like I can't get rid of the Persian rugs. I just can't. Or the Arabic rug. Like, okay. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Okay. Oh my god, now he's like biting me because I'm not giving him attention. He's so spoiled. Luna! No! Like, literally, no. Okay. Bamboo shades to match these bamboo shades. They don't really match because these have grids and these are just like straight across, which I think I prefer this more than this, but I like the tone of this more than this. Anyway, I really do want to reupholster the couch because it's a crazy pattern compared to a crazy pattern, which I love crazy patterns, but I wish this was like a navy blue or like a deep green or like maybe it can be patterned if it was like a very small minuscule pattern that you can't really tell, something that's not busy like this. But yeah, just like a, you know, neutral color that can match with the rugs I have, because I'm not gonna ever sacrifice rugs, having Persian rugs, Arabic rugs, Turkish rugs, Iraqi rugs, because it's like part of my heritage and it's never going away. This stained glass lamp I thrifted at when I was living in my first apartment for like $20 too. I love stained glass lamps, as you guys can probably tell. I rewired this light. It used to be a ceiling fan here, but I'm probably gonna keep it with the house because I don't know if I'm gonna feel like taking these things down, because moving is already stressful enough. But yeah, right now I'm standing where my bay window is, which, by the way, guys, this floor that you see right here, me and my husband did that. It was mostly me. I mean, you can kind of tell some parts are very even, some parts are not. Like this tile is raised a little bit, and you can kind of tell because you can see how the grout is like catching in the light, and you can see that this is raised. So we're not like perfect. There are some flaws when you're doing a house renovation and you're doing it yourself for the first time, that you're not gonna get everything to be perfect. We also ripped out all the baseboards, and we did that, all the trim work in the living room and the hallway. That's new. We caulked it, painted it. The wall color is all new. It used to be like a white basic color, but it's like this purple gray. I don't know if I would paint this color in my next house. I don't think I'm in love with it. I think I would still go with something neutral, maybe something more traditional. Will never go with just plain stark white, because I just think that's too bland for me. But I recently thrifted this table, which I am obsessed with, in love with. I love it so much. See, I don't really know if I found my style yet completely. I just like things that I like, and I keep them in my house. Like if I like something, I will keep it in my house. And if I end up finding something else that I like more to replace it, I will. For example, like this marble table, I love it. I'm gonna keep it forever. I love it so much. I just love marble. It's so luxe. It's so, I don't know, it's just so rich. Like it's beautiful. It's heavy. It's just very good quality. I love it. And I just love the way it looks, like the marbling. This tape, this is like, I think oak veneer or something. No, not oak. It's like maple veneer or something like that. I feel like it's a little bit too boxy. It's not a true mid-century modern piece, but it is mid-century modern style. It is from IKEA. And it is a very well-made piece. I don't know about the legs. I don't know if I like the legs. So if I find something that's a little bit more detailed, a little bit more vintage, I might replace it, honestly. Now this bookcase that you see behind my dining table, which I do want to talk about it. I got this from the thrift store for $65. The legs can unscrew. And I don't mean like you need a drill, like you need a screwdriver to unscrew them. Like you just twist it off. Like it's the most easy table to have, to own, in my opinion, because the legs, they sit in this housing, and the housing is like, the way the wood is cut, like the way this is put together, it's like very well made. It's very good quality. It's solid wood. I don't know, I think it's maple or oak or pine. I don't think it's pine. I think it's either maple or oak. I will put it up, the exact like, because I looked it up and they still sell it. It's from Article. And they sell it for like $800, $900, which is insane, because I got this for $65 at the thrift store. But it's just so beautiful, like the way it's made. I mean, let me put on the light so you guys can see a little bit more of the detail. I do want to refinish it to have like more of a warm color to match the bookcase, because the bookcase, I love the way it looks, like the stain, the color, the tone of the wood. I'm obsessed with it. And this is from Denmark. This is a true mid-century modern piece. I also got from Facebook for $50 for everything. I did drive 2.5 hours away to get it, but I have no regrets because this is priceless. Like, to me, this is priceless because I would never pay full price for a piece like this because I can not justify, I can no way in my mind justify paying that much money for furniture when there are people who are homeless. I mean, it's that cut and dry to me. Maybe it's because of the economy, maybe it's because of how much money I make, maybe it's because truly it would be a very irresponsible financial decision for me personally. Maybe it's that, because maybe if I was a millionaire I wouldn't be saying that. So, you know, but for now, this is how I feel about big purchase items when it comes to things like the house, like aesthetic wise. Like, I understand spending $2,000 on appliances, that's a necessity, you know, but something like a bookcase, I don't think I would ever do that in my life. So this is priceless to me because I would never buy this full price, and the fact that I got this for $50 amazes me to this day. And it's honestly, I think my most favorite piece I've ever owned in my life when it comes to furniture, because it's just insane. Like, it's insane, the quality of it. Like, it's so fucking pretty, it's gorgeous, the craftsmanship, oh my god, like, whoever put this together. The sliding doors, which both of these slide too, it's just insane. It's insane. And then let me know if you guys want a separate video on like what's in my bookcase too. But yeah, like this tone of wood for this chest I thrifted from the thrift store. It's so beautiful. Like, I just love it so much. This lamp I really love. I'm gonna plug it up and show you guys. This is from Egypt. It's made from lambskin that's stretched and dried, and then it's hand painted with henna. So it's stained with henna. It's so beautiful, but it even has a tag right here. Oh shit, no, it's from Morocco. Min'a fi al-Maghrib. So yeah, that means it was made in Morocco. I don't know why I got Egypt. I don't know. Maybe I was just thinking about Egypt. But it's so beautiful. I got this from Facebook Marketplace for $65 too. It's just so fucking pretty. It's gorgeous. Everything I have is second hand. I don't own really one piece that I bought brand new. I just love it that way, you know, like things are way more unique. Things are they're just way more unique. Like this, I got from the thrift store. I got from Goodwill for like $5, and it's an apothecary cabinet, and it's made out of solid wood, and it has these beautiful white porcelain drawer handles. And it's like, if you got this from an antique shop, they would have charged you like at least $100 for it, because it's just so well made. Like, it's basically in pristine condition. It's like brand new, and you can tell that this was made just so well. It's solid wood. It's solid wood. Oh my god. Okay. And then I have my tea up here, but yeah, let me know if you guys want like a full walkthrough of what I have in my bookcase, because I have a lot of things I love. Okay. So this is the angle from my kitchen out to my living room. So this would basically be the dining room area, which normally I wouldn't have my dining room out. I only have it out when I'm hosting, like parties, get-togethers. There needs to be at least like 7 people coming to my house for me to open up, like take this table out, screw the legs into it, and then set it all up. Like, usually it's only out during Christmas, because we host Christmas for my husband's family, or Thanksgiving, which I don't think we've hosted Thanksgiving once, but you know, if we have really big get-togethers, But it's just been out because I thought it would look better in photos for when people come to look at the house, because we are, trying to sell it. And then here I have, oh wait, I wanted to show you guys this essential oil cabinet that I also thrifted for like $2. I love it so much. Okay, back to the kitchen. So let's talk about this, because this is like, honestly, I think the biggest improvement I've done to my house besides new flooring, because the flooring before, it was just falling apart. Like, you couldn't even walk without stubbing your toe on a chip or something. It was like very old laminate flooring, and it was stained and dirty, and no matter how much you cleaned it, it would never get clean for some reason. So I'm like, okay, we need to get out of this like synthetic material, because clearly it's just not manageable. So yeah, we put this tile floor. We paid $600 for all of it, which you can't see because this big ass rug covers most of it. So, it is what it is. And we did the hallway with it too. But yeah, besides the floor, I think this is the most substantial thing we've done to increase the value of the property, I feel like. But besides like big things like the roof being replaced and the plumbing being replaced, which is more structural things, this is more aesthetic. So if you can see where this bar is, there used to be a wall like right there, and it ended right there. So it would be this like, probably 5 foot wide opening from right here. So the kitchen was closed off, because if you were sitting on the couch, you wouldn't be able to look into the kitchen. You'd probably just be able to see like maybe the sink. I don't even think you'd be able to see the sink. So now it's more of an open concept, and you can have like people sitting at the bar stools, and then you can have people sitting here. So it's like way more open for hosting people. You could have some people sitting watching TV. When I had the bay window area decorated, I had floor pillows and like a small little coffee table in between, so could have people sitting there. It just became more of a flow, like more of a feng shui. Like there was more areas in the house that you can sit, and I feel like this definitely added a lot to it, because I love to cook. Me and my husband, we love to cook for people and have people over to eat our food. So anytime I have people over, they're always sitting at the bar stools, which I also got those from Facebook Marketplace for like $10. I spray painted them and I reupholstered them, and they're very comfortable. They're so comfortable and they're cute, but I don't think they match with the rest of my home decor, because they are black wrought iron, and I have like wood and marble. I have a lot of wood, so I'm looking, if my next house has a bar area or we need like bar seatings, I'm looking for wood backed bar stools, just because I think they would match with everything else. And now the marble island, I'm gonna say this is like an island breakfast bar kind of thing, like because it is kind of in the middle of the kitchen, but you do have bar stools here. Now this marble, I drove all the way to Orlando, like 2 hours away from my town, to pick it up. It was like $45, and it was a coffee table. It came on this huge wrought iron like base, and all I had to do was unscrew it, and then I put it on here. It was a perfect fit. I asked for dimensions before I even bought it, and super budget friendly, because I was calling marble places, tile companies that sold marble for kitchens and stuff, and they were quoting me like, I think minimum $300 for a marble cut piece to size, like fabricated and everything, which isn't bad, honestly. It's not that bad, but $45 you can't beat. But I did drive 2 hours away to get it. So I mean, I spent probably like $50 on gas, so I'm gonna say $100 total, so I saved $200. But if you want to save 2 hours of your life driving, then I would, you could pay an extra $200. I'm just really cheap, and I try to do everything as budget as I can. But yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, and it's cute. $45. And I was like, I'm probably not gonna stay in this house forever. I'm not gonna splurge on like a marble piece that I fall in love with and I can't take with me. And then over here I have in the corner just like some photos. I have my knives up here in a magnetic on a magnetic knife rack. I have my cutting boards over here, which I feel like I should put my cutting boards over here because I have my knives over here and make more sense. But I guess I just ended up, I don't know, I just ended up putting them over here. My kitchen and my organization sometimes doesn't make sense. I feel like I live in a very chaotic household, but it's, you know, organized. Okay, the spice rack. I love the spice rack because I made it myself with like some 1x2s from Home Depot. And it cost me less than $30 to make it. I have like some hooks that I got from Walmart. They're like screw in to the top. They're so cute. I put my like measuring cups and spoons on here. My vanilla. I have so much space for spices, and I need space for seasoning and spices because I can't live without them. Well, like, yeah, you know, but when I'm moving, I'm taking this with me. It's completely disassemblable. This is living with me. If I don't have a space for it, I'll leave it and I'll just make another one. Now, like I said, there used to be a wall right here, so this didn't exist. These cabinets didn't exist. This was actually a pantry. The opening for the pantry was right over here, and I decided, no, I want like a table here. Like, I want this to be a breakfast nook. This makes more sense. And then we're just gonna move the pantry to this side, which opens up into the laundry room, which opens up into the garage, which I'll show you guys. But I'm so glad I did that because this makes way more sense. If I had the budget and I had the time, this would have been like a corner pantry and I would have built it out. I would have moved some things around. I would have probably had to move plumbing, but I'm telling you, if I had the budget, this is what I would have done. But anyway, so yeah, I got these two cabinets from Facebook, I think for both for $30, which is crazy because these are really nice. They're very deep. They're made out of solid wood. These are the nicest cabinets I own in my kitchen because all my kitchen cabinets, none of them have sliding drawers. So I love this setup. I wish that I had the time to paint this cabinet to match this one. It looks kind of weird like that, but that's a new owner's problem, not gonna be my problem. And then this is my kitchen. So before I redid this, because this is all basically new. I mean, the cabinets are original. They're in really good shape. So I'm like, if anything, I'm going to repaint them. But I'm not doing that because I'm selling my house. If I did keep it, I would repaint it or like, yeah, I think I would just repaint it, refinish everything because these are solid wood. I'm pretty sure. So I would probably try to figure out if I could restain it. If I can't restain it, I would repaint it. Probably a lighter color to brighten up the space because it's so dark. There are no windows in this kitchen. I would probably redo the floors because they're so dark. Make it like a lighter wood vinyl just to brighten things up, you know, because it's very dark in here. And then if I had the budget, I would probably try to install 2 perpendicular skylights in here just so I could have some natural light. If that even is like a realistic thing, a realistic possibility. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. No. You're going to kitty jail. No. Okay. Anyway, this fridge I bought new. The old one was really ugly, smelled really bad. My trays I have on display right here, some vintage coffee grinders. I put up a curtain right here, thought that would be cute. And yeah, so as I was saying, if I had the budget, I would probably continue to do more things to the kitchen, but you know, as it is, I'm fine with it. I think it's beautiful, it works, it's functional, it's clean. So this used to be like laminate. It used to be like this really ugly brown speckled laminate, and I got this tile from Home Depot. It's really beautiful. It's from Spain. It's like Zalige almost, but not really. Every single tile is like very unique. It's like this cream color. It's like speckled. My camera isn't doing justice to how pretty it looks. And then I used the leftover tiles from the floor renovation, cut them in half, and I put them, I used them as my backsplash. And then I got this trim. It's like staircase trim from Home Depot, and I did that. I added it to cover the corners and the tops of the backsplash. And then this niche I did myself with some 1x2s from Home Depot, and then I framed it with that same chair case framing, stained it a dark brown. I wish I would have stained it like a little bit lighter, but it was pine. Pine is very hard to stain. And I didn't have the time to do pre-stain, treatments, mix a bunch of stain together. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with this dark brown stain. And it does kind of match the cabinets if you don't stare too hard, because the cabinets are like a red brown stain. But anyway, this slide-in oven I got from Facebook for $50. It used to be this really ugly traditional oven, but I was like, if I'm gonna have a niche, I can't have like a back splat, like a back these knobs can't be on the back. So I'm like, I need a slide-in oven to keep it really nice and clean. In a dream oven, in my dream kitchen, I would have a drop-in gas stove, and I would have like 2 stackable gas or convectional fan ovens, because I love to bake and I want some I want some real heavy duty, like powerful stackable ovens that are really nice. And I would just have a drop-in gas stove. I think it looks cleaner. I think it looks a little bit more polished. It looks better to me, in my opinion. And I do think it's easier to clean, because all the components are like hidden under a cabinet, and you just have to really make sure that the top is clean. But since it's a drop-in, it just drops in and it gets caulked like the sink does. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a cleaner look to me. But yeah, this is my kitchen. I love it so much. I spend a lot of time here because I cook a lot. Now I will show you guys my laundry room. So my laundry room is not finished at all. I'm not planning to finish it. Like I said, I am selling the house, so there's no point in doing that. But I bought these washer and dryers brand new, and I don't have any regrets, because I've never in my whole entire life and childhood owned washer and dryers before. So I was like, yes, I am going to be spending my money on this. And I love them so much. I love them so much. And then I had these cabinets that I put in. The lighting in here is kind of wacky, but I got this for free off Facebook. I have like a shelf behind them that I have like my soap and stuff, and my family photo. It's so cute. And then this is the pantry that I told you guys about that I moved to over here. It's very messy, so this is all you guys are gonna get. But yeah, the pantry used to be on this wall, like the opening. And then this is my garage. So this garage doesn't work as a garage because the garage door is blocked off with drywall, but we still use it as one. Yeah, my litter box for my bad cat Luna, and all our supplies, fishing rods. The previous owners, they had a air kind of, I forgot what it's called, but you put it in the window and it's like a unit for AC unit. So as long as you have like air circulating in the room, you could technically claim this as a 4th bedroom or a 3rd bedroom or whatever. They also had a closet. So as long as you have a closet, a door, and air circulating. This could be considered a bedroom legally. But we were gonna convert it to a garage. That was our plan, but we never got around to it. And since we're selling it, we're not gonna do that. So from the living room and the dining room and the kitchen is the hallway, and that leads to the bedrooms and bathrooms. So I guess this would be the first bedroom. Even though it doesn't have a door, it's just like an open kind of like den concept. I do use it kind of like a den. It's just like an, third space basically for other people to come. Like if I have friends over, some of my friends come sit here. If the living room gets too loud and overstimulating, they'll just sit there on their phones and chill. Like you can drink tea here and stuff. And then I have my art supplies over here, sewing machine, some knickknacks. This hallway bathroom that Luna's locked in, I'm not gonna open it. It's just a regular bathroom. It's not even renovated or anything, so there's no point. This is the second bedroom. It does have a door and it does have a closet. And I use this for like my Depop. I sell a bunch of clothes. And this is where I work out of. The floor is new. I did it myself. It's just vinyl flooring. It's just a very basic room. And then this is my backyard. We had a shed that was original to the house that was very dilapidated. We took it down and everything, and we put up this really cheap shed we got for $300 from Temu. We did it over like a week, and it really wasn't that hard to do. It was very easy, very self-explanatory, and it works really fine. So if anyone needs a shed that doesn't want to overspend on it, don't go to Lowe's or Home Depot, because you can just get this off Temu for like $300. And if you go to a big box store and you pick it up from there, they'll charge you like a couple $1,000s for one. So not doing that. I hate Temu and AliExpress, don't get me wrong, but listen, I'm gonna get fucked either way, so I'd rather get like fucked a little less. Anyway, this is the primary bedroom where I stay, where I retire. This is my abode, where I sleep. This is my closet. It's very messy, so we're not gonna look at that. This is the front, like the door where you come in to enter the room. Fireplace, this antique wardrobe I got for like $30. I love it so much. Full length mirror, hello. Side tables I got from Goodwill. They're so cute. I really love the curtain I have here. This is like a bay window kind of thing. I love it so much. I don't have that much time to really appreciate it, but I love it. I also painted the room the same color as my living room. Okay, my bedroom's just like a regular, or my bed's just a regular queen size bed. We have like linen covers. This vanity table, I love it so much. I got it from Facebook for like $30. It's solid wood. I want to refinish it to just be raw wood, like a dark brown, but don't have the time right now. My little milk glass side table lamp and the same kind of like aesthetic one over there. And then this does come down, but I have it up. It has a latch right there. And then I got this tapestry from my antique shop. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And then this is my scarf wall. So cute. And then this goes into my my bathroom. So the bathroom we did kind of renovate. I feel like it does have some things that are unfinished, but for now this is it. This is it. And I really do wish that we had more time and more money to put into this house and make it, exactly how we want it to be. But this house is out of our budget. That's what we've come to find out. That's what we've come to learn. We love it so much. We like the area that it's in, the side of town. It is by highway, so it's not really the quietest. I'm gonna talk about this while I make my coffee.